Hello everybody, we are in Spanish town, visited the bus. I am driving our dinghy first time in my life, and I am afraid a little bit. And we are going back to Norman Island. I will show you the Indians, Peter and Pelican Bay, Peter and Pelican Islands, and Willy T's restaurant.
You know, we've been here now for 3 days, and it seems to us that two conclusions we can make about the British Virgin Islands. One is that if you're not going to sail, there's probably not a lot of reason to come here because there are places with better beaches, better hotels, and certainly better shopping, better towns, and so on. And restaurants. But if you're going to sail, this is the best place in the world to sail. It's just perfect. I mean, the winds are steady from one direction. The Drake Channel, which is where we're sailing, is protected by islands all around. You can see each island that you're going to. You don't have to navigate away from the side of land. And so it's just perfect for sailing in every way. So we'll be back here for that purpose, but not for any other.
Yes, and snorkeling, we are trying to find snorkeling everywhere. It is not easy to find. Not the good snorkeling.
Not the best.
Not the best snorkeling
Not the best.
place. Right.
It's okay, but it's not the best.
There was one sailboat, you see it right now. Very interesting boat. Why very interesting? Usually boats come to the mooring place or to the dock in the evening and leave in the morning, but this boat was there all day and they left very late in the evening when it was dark already. For me to sail or to motor in the evening, it was insane. But right now you see this boat, they prepared everything and left. It was really strange for me. I called that sailboat a pirate boat. I don't know, maybe they were pirates, who knows, maybe different reason made them to go overnight. But we are still near Spanish island, near Spanish town, and the morning is beautiful. You can see
After spending the night at Spanish Town, in the south part of Virgin Gorda, we had a choice to make. Our original plan had been to go to the northern part of Virgin Gorda. There was a marina up there that we thought we might go to, and a nice restaurant and a resort. Or alternatively, we could have even sailed 20 miles, I believe it is, north of Virgin Gorda Island itself to another island, Anegada. But we decided to do neither one of those things. We decided instead to have a leisurely sail back down south, going past Cooper Island and Peter Island down to Norman Island and spend the night there again. what good? Looks good to me. I think the way most people are taught to approach and tie to a mooring ball, and in fact the way I was taught at first, is to approach it from bow first, and then grab it from the bow and tie onto it from the bow. I was taught in one of my sailing classes an alternate way that I actually like better. It has some disadvantages. You have to be careful not to get any lines tied around your prop, but it is to in fact tie up from the rear of the boat. And there's two different ways you can do this depending upon the wind and the current and the circumstances. You can either back down on the mooring ball slowly, and right as you get to it you put your propeller in neutral, so you're going to not have a spinning propeller there to do all sorts of nasty things, and you grab the mooring ball and you tie off to it. Or the way that I personally like better is to approach it, bow approaching it, and then let it slide down the side of the boat, gradually getting closer and closer to the stern. And as it gets to the stern, you've had all that time to watch it go by to have a chance to grab it with your boat hook and tie onto it. So again, you just have to be careful of your propeller and not let the pendant on the mooring ball go underneath your boat and get where you can't snag it and so forth and so on. But all in all, it's an approach that I generally like better than the way I was originally taught to do it. Of course, even if you catch the mooring ball from the rear of the boat, the wind blowing against your boat is always going to ensure that the mooring ball is in the front of your boat and that you're facing it. So what you eventually want to do after you get your line through the mooring ball, which is tied perhaps to the rear of the boat or the middle of the boat, is then walk it forward to the bow so that you wind up with your mooring lines tied to your bow.
On your way to Norman Island, you can't miss two places. One place is a small Pelican Island. Very small, there is nothing, but the internet says that there is a good snorkeling place. I tried, I did not find anything. But near the Pelican Bay, there is the rock formation, 4 rocks. It is this 4 rock formation called the Indians, and the internet says that it is a good snorkeling place. You see right now that all the time, all day long, there are many sailboats, power boats. People are snorkeling. I decided to do the same. After we came second time to Norman Island, at first we wanted to moor, but there are no mooring boats. You have to anchor. And I don't know, I'm not really comfortable to anchor there because too many people are snorkeling and too many dinghies and sailboats, and we decided to take our dinghy to the Indians, and there is actually the mooring line. You can tie up your dinghy. By the way, you see right now the Indians are between Tortola and Norman Island. Ben is sitting in his dinghy, in our dinghy, and guarding it, and I went to snorkel. Is it a good snorkeling? You can judge. our last day at BVI, we decided to spend around Norman Island, to sail, to motor, and just to see, maybe to find other interesting places. There is Peter Island, not far from Norman. It is bigger, and we decided to sail there and to see what it looks like.
We cruised almost all the way around Peter Island. We didn't go up the east coast, but we pretty much covered the rest of it. We decided not to go ashore because although there's a resort or hotel or some sort of tourist installation like that on the peak, on the top of the island, most of the island didn't seem to be very interesting at all, and there wasn't anything there we wanted to see. Plus there was, I think, only really one place you could land, so we decided to just pass Peter on by. It is pretty though, and we did cruise, as I said, almost all the way around it.
Willy Ts.
What is it?
It's the Willy Ts floating restaurant and bar on Norman Island. And at night, after people have had a few drinks, they take off their clothes and jump naked off the back. Watch this. I think the kid's gonna jump. Watch.
Tied up in the anchorage at Norman Island is the famous floating restaurant Willy Ts. Sort of looks something like a pirate ship, I guess. Maybe that's intended, but at any rate, it is a floating restaurant and bar. We didn't go there because I hear the food isn't all that good, and we're not bar people particularly, and it's kind of a raucous atmosphere, so we didn't go over there. But it was anchored just across the bay from us, so we got a pretty good dose of the sound. But anyway, Willy Ts is a very famous part of the bay there at Norman Island, and it certainly was our entertainment for the night across the bay.
Next time a little bit more of Norman Island, and it will be the end of our sailing trip. We will go back to Tortola and back to Charlotte Amelia, and then we decided to go to Cruise Bay, to US Virgin Island. You will see what it looks like. We will see you in 1 week. Don't forget to subscribe, and we hope you like our video.